Welcome back for part 2 of the Dominion cards lists. This time we're having a look at the 0 to 2 cost cards, ranks 39 to 31. So those 9 cards. I got over 50 votes for the Empires cards and about 65 votes for the rest. So this is a 4-part list, 4-part video, and originally it was only the 2 cost cards, but then Dark Ages came out and Poor House got added, so it doesn't make sense to make a list for Poor House alone. So it got added and it was the 1 cost and 2 cost list. But with Adventures we got, I think, 2 events for which costed 0 and 1 which costed 1. So they got added and now it's a 0 to 2 cost list, and now with Advance we have another new event that costs 0. Also, so far Chapel won every time. It's a really strong card, of course, and it won handily every time. But last year we got Page and Peasant on ranks 2 and 3, so maybe they can dethrone Chapel this time. We'll see. So let's get started with rank 39, Duchess. Duchess is last, just like last year, and the first voting I made. It lost a lot of points and was voted last 22 times. It has the second lowest deviation in this list. Yeah, Duchess is not really a bad card, not really a great card. The effect helps your opponent, and it would be handily last if it wouldn't have the clause that you get it for free when you buy a duchy. That makes it, of course, a lot better. If you go for a duchy duke, for example, you can get a duchess, which makes thematically sense, and it helps you to get to 5 a lot of times. But it's hard to evaluate the free gain clause, but given that you often don't want it even for free, is case enough that this is not really a great card. Rank 38, Secret Chamber. Secret Chamber also stays on the same rank and is only slightly voted better than Duchess. It has also the same amount of last ranks, 22. So Secret Chamber is got removed from the second edition from Intrigue because it's so bad and so convoluted, the reaction part. It is mostly bad, has a few edge cases, for example Scrying Pool with enough actions you can discard your actions and draw them again, or in minion decks. It's of course really nice to prevent that you get attacked and can, for example, put Secret Chamber back for next turn, or if you have enough actions, discard all your actions, discard all your cards and discard with minion. It's really nice, maybe also in Torturer games where you don't have a treasure, so that you can discard all your green and cards and curses and have the effect against the attack. But then it really shines, but in all other cases it's really bad. Rank 37, Pearl Diver. Pearl Diver lost 1 rank and is, like every time, with the exception of last year, third to last. It has already quite a solid lead over the bottom 2, and it was voted last 3 times and had the third lowest deviation in this list. Yeah, Pearl Diver is mostly just a cantrip that you get for free that you get when you have 2 coins left, but it mostly just does nothing. It sometimes prevents cards missing the shuffles or something, or activate a conspirator or something, but that is only the cantrip part. The look at the bottom card is mostly irrelevant. Rank 36, Herbalist. Herbalist is 1 rank higher and the first card with a better average than last year, and is, with the exception of last year, 4th last again. It was voted last twice. Yeah, Herbalist has the Herbalist Philosopher's Stone combo, but mostly you're just getting it for the plus buy. Putting treasure cards on top of your deck is mostly not what you want in engines. You want to draw it later, and only really strong treasure cards like Philosopher's Stone when it's good, or if you go for a money strategy like a platinum or something, you might put back. But in all other cases, it's just a ruined market with an added coin that you're using the effect for. Rank 35, Beggar. Beggar stays where it was. Its median is even worse than Herbalist's, and it has one vote on the last rank. Yeah, Beggar has Beggar Duke and Beggar Gardens, and I think, not really tested, but I assume Beggar Triumph now with Empire is really good. So these are really strong combos where Beggar shines. But in all other cases, it's only in the second to last turn we might pick it up to get free extra coins for the last turn, or rarely when you want to trash with for foragers, for example, or mercenary, then the added coppers, so that you can get the effect from trashing, might be worth it. Rank 34, Embargo. Embargo stays also where it was, but has lost quite a lot, nearly 8 percentage points, and its median even more. It is the first card with no vote on the last rank. Yeah, in boards with trashing, Embargo just isn't good. It slows the opponent maybe down a little bit, but they can trash the curses probably later. But it's really good when your opponent has a divergent strategy. For example, your opponent opens potion, for example, for apothecary. Then you can pick up an embargo the apothecaries, and just pick the other similar good strategy and be have a really good advantage. But often you pick the same strategy anyway if you play against the similarly well ranked player, and then Embargo just doesn't do a whole lot of for you. Just if you open 5-2, you might pick an Embargo because it's better than nothing. Yeah, but with decent trashing, it's just not makes a difference. Rank 33, Quest. This is the first event, and after the second big gap in the list, this time over 6 percentage points. Quest sells also where it was and lost also quite a bit. Yeah, Quest is quite decent in big money games with terminal draw, where you have 6 cards anyway, and if you don't have enough for gold, you can get the gold anyway. Also in games where you trash down, for example, Ambassador, and then discard one Ambassador to get a gold to get your economy spiked, might be really good. But gold is just not as good as it was a few years ago, so getting golds is just not that great in most cases, so Quest is deservedly not that well ranked. Rank 32, Tax. Here's the first new Empires card and the second event. It has only a small lead over Quest. Its rank is quite convoluted given it has the second highest deviation in this whole list. It was also voted last 4 times. It has also quite a notable low median in comparison to its average. Yeah, Tax is very similar to Embargo. It's really good when your opponent picks a different strategy. For example, it goes for money, then you can, and you have extra buys. Then you can with the extra 2 coins tax, for example, golds. And also if you have for embargo golds, tax golds. Also notable is the second player advantage that tax might give you. So this is really interesting and changes the game slightly a bit, but the effect is similar to Embargo, only irrelevant if your opponent picks a different strategy. And lastly, 31, Mode. Mode lost 2 ranks, but a lot of points, over 8 percentage points. It was voted last once. Picking up a mode just to get defended is just not as good as, for example, Lighthouse, which you can play every time if you have Don't Draw It Dead, at least. But if you can trash down and have guaranteed a mode in hand and enough actions to get the effect of +2 cards, then it's quite decent, but those cases are quite rare. So mode can be quite helpful, especially against like brutal attacks like Torturer or Ghost Ship or Cultist, for example. Being able to defend one turn against Cultist, where you would have gotten like 4 runes, can quite win you the game. But in most attacks are not worth it to pick up a mode. So this is ranks 31 to 39. Thanks for watching. Leave some comments where you think you have a different opinion on where it ranked, especially on the new card tags I'm interested in. So see you soon for the next 10 cards. Bye.